The first role of managers is an interpersonal role. Interpersonal roles are derived directly from formal authority, since managers wouldn't have the same relationship with his or her subordinates if he or she lacked formal authority and thus status in the group. Within interpersonal roles, managers fulfill three important roles: figurehead, leader, and liaison. Roles within interpersonal roles leads to the second role of a manager, informational roles. Through their interpersonal roles, managers develop important contacts that provide them with access to important information. Within their informational role, managers serve as a monitor, disseminator, and spokesperson. At this point, I'm sure that you can see how these roles are beginning to tie together, for without the interpersonal roles, managers wouldn't be in a position to gain access to information in the first place. Due to their informational roles, managers now have access to what is needed to make decisions. Managers play a significant role in the decision-making of their organization or subunit, and this is in large part due to the level of information that they have access to. Within a manager's role as a decision-maker, they also serve as an entrepreneur, disturbance handler, resource allocator, and negotiator.
I'm Angela Lowen. I'm the restaurant manager at the Wild Apple here in Kelowna, BC. Using people's strengths and weaknesses is a big part of the job. Not everybody is the strongest at, say, large parties, that sort of thing. So you pick and choose the right people to do certain jobs. When I was in university, we did quite a few projects and groups and things like that. And by default, I always ended up sort of being the leader or the project manager of the group. So with that, I was able to realize that I did a good job managing people and picking out people's strengths and weaknesses. So from there, a management role just became natural. Social skills are a big part of the day. I try to get to every table and talk to each guest and just make sure that they're enjoying their experience. Winter time, when it's a little bit quieter, I'm usually doing a little bit more office work and getting the training manuals organized and trying to get prepared for the next season. Verbal and nonverbal communication is huge. There's a lot of times where you just look across the room and you make eye contact with a server and they need to know exactly what you're thinking and exactly what you expect them to do. You need to be able to have that skill, and even verbal communication, when you have an expectation of somebody and you have a standard that needs to be met, you need to be able to articulate and communicate it to them.